you hear that music?
Welcome to
love that
RE News You Can Use. What's going
I love
on,
that
Keith?
music. Not too much, dude.
Oh, man, the intro music, it kills me.
It does. I'm hearing feedback, though.
Feedback. Feed burner. No, that's...
You hear that feedback?
No, yeah.
Kind of like that.
What's going on?
Cool.
Episode 22?
Episode 22. I can't believe it. You know, actually, my son, who's 15 years old, his name is Keith. It's an awesome name, by the way.
I wonder how you thought
He
of that
told
one.
me that there's something out there where if you get to episode 75, you've made it.
Really?
Yeah, because I guess there's this thing that nobody, anybody who goes beyond episode 75 is, they've hit a magic number as to how far they've gone. So
Well,
anyway,
we got a ways then.
Things are going awesome on our website.
Things are really
and,
going good.
I can't thank people enough for staying with us and listening to some of our silly stuff, but we do always have some information that or news that you can use, right?
That's what we're here for. If you're on this website for the first time, welcome. RENewsYouCanUse.com is a way for people like Keith and I, and you watching, whether you're a consumer or if you're in real estate, to save some time and let us read some articles for you, tell you what they're about, and you can check them out for yourself later.
That's right. Very good, Ruben.
Also, excuse me. Also wanted to note that we are experiencing some.
Are you getting all
technical
choked up about
difficulties.
this?
Yeah.
Is this something?
I'm sorry. We're experiencing some technical difficulties on the site. If they vary, so if you experience any difficulties, please email us and let us know, or just.
You just said let it snow again? I think
No.
you just did. Let it snow.
No more snow. But anyways, Keith, I'm excited about this week's episode because I'm going to call it the mortgage episode because there's so much news going on.
I'm going to break in real quick.
Mortgage.
I want to let you know about a new advertiser where if you're a real estate agent and you see it looks like it's an advertisement, well, it's something that's actually going to benefit you. It's called Real Estate Agents Are Needed by Banks, and they really are.
To Keith's right?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly where it is, but you can see it. It's in blue. Click on it, take a look at it. It's serious. It's helped me out personally. I actually used the program or something very similar to that. This one is actually an upgrade that I haven't used, but it's all about getting BPOs and getting foreclosures and short sales. So it's a great thing to take a look at.
We're going to be talking about foreclosures.
Highly
We're going to be
encouraging.
talking about foreclosures later, so definitely
right.
that's a good link to use.
I'll shut up.
First and foremost, from Bankrate.com, mortgage rates have fallen even more, Keith. What's going on?
How awesome is that? We predicted
good.
it, We did predict that they were going to go down. I don't know if you remember, I was talking about the interest rates being flat and something was going to have to give because
Right.
if you have a flat interest rate level, meaning the short-term rates and the long-term rates are the same number,
That's right.
that's not good. It's going to mess things up. And we're kind of actually still in the same situation because the long-term rates have come down substantially and the short-term rates are actually a little bit higher. The 5-year rate, if you were to get a 5-1 ARM, which I've talked about before, don't bother getting it.
Right.
The 5-year ARM is actually a little bit higher than the 15-year rate and the 30-year rate.
Right.
And if you if you have a good credit and you're putting down 20% to buy a house,
Yep.
you're going to get about what, 5.5%, Ruben?
I'd say about right now.
And then,
That's about
and
it.
again, that's as of January 24th, and we're going to try to get this up as soon as possible on the website. So things may change a little bit, but I highly doubt it.
That's crazy. Well, for the full article, go to RENewsYouCanUse.com. We'll lead the way.
And that's from Bankrate, by the way.
Bankrate.com.
Click the Bankrate.
Right.
Okay?
Our like I said, Keith, all our articles about mortgages this week, and next one's about those people who are actually going into foreclosure or in the having trouble with their adjustable loan.
Yeah.
This article on CNNMoney.com is about basically some relief for those people who have adjustable rate mortgages.
It's kind of funny you should say relief because it's talking about flare-ups. It kind of sounds a little, ew, flare-ups and relief.
I don't know. Sounds like we're sell some medicine or something.
You're right.
Hey,
but
you
we
know what?
continue. No pun intended.
Anything those people that are facing foreclosure, whether it's over-the-counter medicine or whatever they need, they probably need some, sleeping pills.
But wait,
or
there's
something 'cause
more.
They can't sleep. But definitely, there is some relief. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of these people go
There
into
is.
foreclosure regardless because of the market value.
Well, a lot of people, Ruben, are calling the mortgage companies right now because they're saying, okay, things are happening, things are going
Right.
on, and it's a lot of the stuff is based on the LIBOR rate. and the LIBOR rate does not change as rapidly. It has come down, but it's not changing as rapidly as the rates that we saw that were just cut a couple days ago.
Right.
So there is a little bit of difference. So people are a little bit confused by that. So this particular article from CNN Money talks about how when you get the adjustable rate when it gets renewed, it's about 4 points higher than what the actual rate is. So if let's say the actual rate is 3%, you got to add 4 points to that. Or if it's 3.5%, you got to add 4 points to that.
Yep.
What this has done, the new rate drop, what this has done, I figured out the numbers. For every $100,000 that you borrow, when the rate is jumped up, the anticipated rate is jumped up, it's going to save the consumer only about $115 a month. Now, is that significant? Yes, it is significant. It is something, but it's not as significant as I think other people will think.
Right.
So the article talks about, although the rates have come down, they probably haven't come down enough to stop the foreclosures from coming. And that's why if you're a real estate agent, you need to really, you got to. Who moved my cheese? We talked about that last week. If you're a real estate agent, you need to change things if you're not doing anything, and click on that advertisement.
Right.
Take a look at it, and give us a phone call. We'll be happy to talk to you about how it helped me out in terms of getting working with banks.
Right. Exactly. Well, the first thing is definitely it's good news that the rates are down, but for anyone that bought maybe 1, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you got to check those values too. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct.
Pain relief, but maybe temporary pain relief.
That's right.
Okay. And the last article that we're talking about today is from Mortgage News Daily, and this is obviously also regarding the mortgages, but the changes that the House bill that might include as far as increasing the loan limits, like we talked about.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite articles in the sense that I think it might actually help more than anything else out there. There's two things. It talks about the government giving back money for tax relief, or one-time tax relief of $300 to $1,200, $300.
What do you do with that $300?
I'm going to go out and buy. I don't know. I'm going to go out and buy another TiVo box.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm going to do. So I can watch you all the time, Ruben.
Nice.
Not.
But yeah, no, obviously raising the loan limits actually helps people who whose values in their homes were actually...
Right. Let's give an example. $500,000. If you had to borrow $500,000 today, you're going to be borrowing at a jumbo rate, and that jumbo rate is like 6.35%. Even if you have great credit and it's an 80-20 ratio, you're putting down 20% to buy this house, and you're borrowing 80%. You're at 6.35%, or maybe even a little bit higher. It depends. But if we raise those limits, where the jumbo limit starts at $417,000, and you raise it up to $625,000, that person who's borrowing or refinancing $500,000, they're down at that 5.5% rate, which is awesome. I mean, how many people do you think there are out there that have borrowed $500,000 in the last 6 months, even, that can now do a refi, 6 months or more, can do a refi and get almost a 1% savings?
Well,
it's huge.
Let's just hope it helps. For more information on these articles, go to renewsyoucanuse.com. Also wanted to mention our newsletter is finally working and up.
Yes.
Definitely, if you get a chance.
This one's on home improvement.
Go put your information. Receive our monthly newsletter. Monthly,
hit the sign. Yeah, all we need is your name, whether it's a first name, last name, or both. Email address. Or alias, if you want to do that, but we're going to send out an email saying, "Dear alias." If your name is John and your name is Frank, then you're going to get an email that says "Dear Frank," and you're not going to want to get that. So put your real first name down anyway. First name, email, and we're going to send you on a monthly basis our newsletter, as well as some informative emails when we get it.
That's right.
And that's it. We're going to go. Say goodbye.
Keith, bye. You left me speechless. Make it a great day.
Bye-bye.